Hello! Welcome to Gaslight and Giggles again. I'm Sticky Tape and this is Suffo Truffle. And yeah, let's get started on our code.
Sharded? Let's get sharded.
Started on our code open.
Oh, yeah?
You go first or I go first?
I'll go first. Then. Wait, mine's already open. No!
Well, that's your fault. Oh
Alright, you
my
can do your
God.
cold open.
Okay, so my cold open. Wait. Ah.
So good. Oh, far out, dude. What a week. How's your week been?
My week has been eventful.
Oh, yeah?
So, like on Monday, I went to the office to get to know most of the team members that are in the office, right?
Yeah.
So that was all very exciting. I was still nervous as hell just because, you're meeting new people.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck do I
Just
say?
the anime.
It's like, fuck. But anyways, yeah, they were all really chill. It's a very good sign when a company, when the people you meet in the company you're going to be working for,
Yeah.
they go, yeah, I started as a graduate as well. And then, I'm a permanent position for 2 years after.
Oh,
I'm
yeah. That's
shit,
a good sign.
okay.
That's a good sign.
And then I'm like, there's so many people who say, oh, yeah, I started as a graduate as well. So I understand where you're coming from. I'm like, holy shit, if there's a lot of fucking graduates that started as a graduate role and then they actually stayed after their role has their contract
it's a good
finished.
sign. Yeah.
It's a very good sign, and then I'm very excited about that.
You just quit. The question is though, is there just no graduates people who've been graduates after 2 or 3 years? Are they after 2 or 3 years they're fuck this, I'm out. I'm done.
No, there's one of the girl I met, she started as a graduate in 2018. And now she's
5
a
years,
senior. Yeah. She's a senior manager.
Oh damn, that's moving up quick.
So I was one of the during the interview, she's like, "Do you have any questions for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, actually, you started in 2018 as a graduate role like me, and now you're senior management. How did you
how
go
the
from
fuck
A
did
to
you
B?"
do that? Yeah.
And she's like. Oh my God, I didn't expect anyone to ask me that. So she's like, yeah, I put myself out there. I did a bunch of stuff and all these things. And then I'm like, so I have a chance to climb up the ladder.
Move up? Yeah.
Yeah. And do bigger things, So
Yeah.
I'm like, good signs. Good overall signs.
Good sign.
And they also have an end of trip facility.
A what?
End of trip facility. So it's if the workers, if anyone decides to bike to work, e-scoot to work, skate to work, whatever, they have this little locker room that stores your bicycles, e-scooters, and everything.
That's right.
With lockers.
Yeah.
And toilets with showers and hair dryers.
Already
hair
living
irons,
it up, having
towels and everything, and I'm just like,
might just go there on the weekend to have a shower, you know?
You know what? I'm just well, you can't get in without a key card because it's pretty secure. You don't want people to lose their bikes,
Yeah.
Oh shit, I can't get home now.
Oof. Far out.
But yeah, all a very, very
good start to the week.
Good start.
Yeah, a bit of progress for this year for once. Keep that shit the fuck away from me. All right.
Well, fuck you too.
You expecting me to say excuse you or fucking pardon you or whatever the fuck it is? Bless you. That's
bless
what I was.
you.
Yeah. No,
bless you.
I'm good. Keep that shit the fuck away from me. There's so many sick people around at work at the moment. Half my office is off sick. I'm like, can y'all get your immune system up and not bring that shit around me? Holy fucking shit.
Go touch some grass.
Yeah, no, it doesn't help. All right.
Okay. I wonder how I look because I can't see my camera.
Do you just want a quick check? Jump up, check behind the camera?
I can't because then I'll be not sitting where I'm supposed to sit.
Yeah, but just at least check it's recording.
Wait, I have an iPad.
You can what?
I can use the front camera to. Oh! Ah! Oh shit! Fuck! Did no! Oh my god! No!
What happened?
I dropped my Red Bull on my PC.
No! Wait, on the computer or on your keyboard? Oh, you can't hear me.
Holy fuck! Wait, where's the mic? The mic. Hold up. I need.
She needs a minute, yo. Oh my god. It only took 4 episodes for there to be a travesty. What? How bad is it?
I think we're good.
So did you actually drop it on your PC or like just like the keyboard?
So what happened was give me a sec. I'm gonna try to. Okay, so what happened was I knocked it and it fell over, right?
Yeah, and I get it that much.
Yeah, it spilled underneath my PC because it's a good thing my PC had little
Legs
that keeps it from like,
Yeah.
overheating and shit. So it was just under there. It got on my carpet, obviously. But overall, it wasn't that
Catastrophic?
Yeah.
Catastrophic, yeah.
All right. Okay, I just panicked just because I didn't want my power supply to go boom.
All right. So now you just need to check if you're actually recording.
I am recording.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Well, it's not my fault. One drink for good luck.
It's a fucking drink I spilled too.
Yep. All right. Well, this is your Emma the Arsehole. You wanna give it a read?
Why don't you read it out for me?
This is your one.
Wait. Oh! I thought it was mine. Wait, I thought it was yours. Okay, never mind. It's mine. Oh wait, I got Red Bull on my mic.
God damn, dude. I give you nice things and all you do is put Red Bull on them.
Red Bull, sponsor me, please.
You wish.
I do wish. Sponsor me. Okay, anyways. Am I the asshole for gaslighting people as pranks? So this is weird. I was reading a comment section on a news website that said a certain politician was gaslighting. Curious, I googled it. Apparently this is when manipulative sociopaths try to make people doubt their sanity by telling them false things happened or by telling them true things that didn't happen, correct? Here's the issue. I do this all the time to my coworkers, to my friends, and family. I find it funny, like a prank. I like telling my coworker, our boss, wanted to see him the next morning, and when our boss tells him that there was no meeting, I would convince him that I never said what I said, and he believes me. Or telling my girlfriend to get me Blue Ball ice cream when she does, I'll tell her I ask for Ben & Jerry's. And then when she gets me Ben & Jerry's, I'll tell her I ask for Blue Ball. I mean, Blue Bell.
Blue Ball ice cream.
Blue Bell ice cream. Or calling my friend and asking him where he's at, pretending that we had plans and we were going to hang out all day when in reality no such plans existed. I told all of this to my online friends and they said I'm abusing people, whereas I think it's just a standard bait and switch inside joke I have. Edit. Anyone see Asian Jim from The Office, where Dwight questioned if Jim really is Asian or not. It's that type of humor. So all the people commented is saying that he's the asshole.
Oh, 100% he's the asshole.
And I do agree he is the asshole. So someone said, where is this thing? Like, someone said, why even post here? You know you're the asshole. Pranks are one thing, but these are just pointless.
Yeah, like, I find it funny here how it's like, it's just an inside joke that I have with myself. An inside joke that it's not an inside joke with anyone.
With another person, you know? Like,
it's with him and his multiple personalities, you know?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, me and my sanity here is joking about other people's sanity. And it's like, you're a sociopath.
Yeah, 100%. Like, to what extent does this extend, you know what I mean? He's gonna have a kid one day and just be like, I'm not your father.
Yeah, I know. Someone else said, you know you're the asshole. Why are you posting? Because you want the validation?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I feel like he posted it to kind of like make himself feel a little bit less guilty about, you know, gaslighting people for fun because he knows it's wrong and he's trying to get someone else to say, oh yeah, I see it as a prank. And he'll be like, okay, that one person who said it's also a prank, I'll carry on doing it.
Here's what I reckon the long-term play is. Eventually, someone's going to be like, you're that guy from that post from Reddit. And then he's going to go back, delete the post, and be like, that post was never there. What are you talking about? There is no such post. It's the ultimate gaslight.
You're crazy, bro. Yeah.
What are you talking about? Reddit's not even a thing. Just goes through and deletes Reddit somehow. But honestly, like, this is like, if you're doing this with everyone in your life, you're definitely an asshole, number one. And you're definitely a sociopath. Because it's only a joke if at the end you tell them it's a joke and they understand it's a joke.
And the girlfriend thing, I find that so, like, manipulative. Like, you are telling her to get something for you. She gets it for you and you're like, nah, it's the other thing. And she's like, okay, my bad, I guess. Like, and she goes and get it for you again. And you're like, nah, it's the other one, actually. It's just like, it's not even a prank at this point. It's like you're having a power trip. But, you know, over someone else's action.
Part of me makes me think that this is not a real story. Like,
I do think that it's something to entice people's, you know, conversations.
Like, the whole, like, the telling the girlfriend to get ice cream and then switching it back. Surely, by the second switch, she's going, this guy's fucking with me. There's no way. Right? Like, unless she's a complete fucking dunce, you know what I mean? Like, she, zero brain cell kind of chick, she's gonna catch on. She's gonna be like, no, 100%. I like, wrote it down in my phone. Right. Yeah. I got the thing that you told me to write down. I'm not that dumb. Like, you got to just call him out on it. Like, what happens when someone calls you out on it and they like, don't believe you? Does he just fucking crumble?
Man. Anyways, that's my topic.
That's your topic? My topic.
Gaslighting of the week.
This kind of goes into the whole gaslight of the week. But it's Doja Cat, right? It's kind of a next level gaslighting. She drops 2 albums, right? Yeah. People love it. It's trashy club music or horny bitch kind of music. People fucking love it. And then she puts out a tweet saying, those 2 albums were trash. I just did it for the money. Fuck y'all. I'm out. You fell for it. You have no taste. I'm rich now. I'm off to like fucking Montana somewhere or whatever.
Yeah, like to be fair, I love her, right? I love what she does, her music, her trash, like her money grab albums. Like, it's great. Like, if you are a fan of hers, you know that she's a jokester. She doesn't take shit seriously. So you, being a true fan, shouldn't take offense as to all this if it's a whole fucking prank that she's a musician, right? Like, she went to the fucking Met as a fucking cat and meowed. through interviews. So like you know that she's not a person you should be taking seriously in any ways.
But
you know, that's like
here's where I'm at like a 50-50 with it, because even though you're not meant to take her seriously because it's Doja Cat, she's going like, fuck y'all, you're all idiots, right? And at first, I'm like, is it a joke? But then, you know, we've talked about this in the past, like how she had her name attached to that makeup brand, and she just did it for the bag. Like it was like a shit makeup brand. Like, it could be true. It could be just like all those videos that were just product placement videos. She made the bag. She didn't like the music. But regardless, I guess people like the music, so it doesn't really matter. Like, if they liked it, they liked it. But if she's just like, fuck you, you're idiots. I don't know, man. It seems like she's a bit of a dick. Like, as much as I like her music, she seems to attach herself to things just for the bag. And
I mean, she's just the only one who said it out loud. Every single artist out there is doing it for the money at some point or another.
that's a valid point. That's a valid point.
It's like streamers. They like playing games. Why not make money while you do what you love, right?
But she says she didn't even like those albums. It was just
because
trash.
she's a money grab. It's like somehow some people are doing content because they have to, because they need to get paid.
I have a feeling. Okay, I actually have a feeling that she enjoyed making those albums, because you can tell when someone's enjoying making the music because it comes out like in the music, right? I reckon she enjoyed making it then, hit a point for whatever reason, and was like, I don't like that music anymore, and was like, I'm just gonna call it trash, and then say that I meant to do the whole long.
Yeah, it's like not every artist listen to their own music because, you know, not everyone like hearing their own voice type shit.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah. I don't know who would like to do that, you know?
And, you know, like, it was like those two albums set her for life, and now she can actually do what she likes. It's like Billie Eilish, right? She started off like doing money grab stuff too. And then now she's doing what she actually likes, and people are starting to be like, I don't actually like that. Because it's like, you know, it's not the money grabbing music that people
I feel like
liked her.
It's not
at the beginning.
I feel like it's just she's changed over time, and so her music's changed over time. So then it's just
she
like
grew, obviously.
Yeah, and people are just like, I just want that one version of that artist. But people also expect for you to understand when they change in their own lives.
Yeah, it's just with the Doja Cat thing, like obviously, you know, it's 50-50 with everything. There are like, you know, there's the two types of fans. It's like, oh, they're famous, you know, give them private personal space. And then there are those people who are like, you are now famous.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can't try to hide from your fans. We made who you like who you
are.
We
deserve your time.
We deserve your, you know, every second of your private life, every second of your life.
Yeah. You deserve this type of
shit.
We
made you who you are.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, that's, you know, it's those type of fans that are a little bit.
Far out. Yeah, look.
So yeah.
In terms of the tweet itself, I don't know, because she's kind of shitting on her fans, but I guess she kind of is known for doing that kind of shit on lives and whatever. Like, it might just be another play for another album that she's just like, I need to get some traction again. Let me just put out some shit, and then the next album
you know, like you don't even fucking know at this point.
Yeah. It could be like, a Belle Delphine move.
Yeah, she wouldn't even be the only person who does it either.
Oh yeah.
You know?
It's like if that is the play, it's like a twist on what like old school rappers used to do when they used to have fake beef. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Where like 50 Cent
and then they come out with a collab.
No. They have like, if this album or like my album gets more sales, then you have to never rap again. And the other one says like exactly the same thing, right? And then they have like this face to face of like releasing the album on the same day type thing, and within the week whoever gets the most things wins. But like they never ever not make music again. It's just to like,
it's just marketing. That's the thing.
I think it could just be that.
People keep forgetting.
Yeah.
But then like people get so butthurt over the fact that, but I made you who you are.
My one play of your song made you who you are.
Yeah, you know, it's just life, man.
Yeah.
Celebrities, they get it pretty easy and rough at the same time. Can't help it.
Yeah, like I don't know. If you like, most celebrities I think have worked their way there. Like it's pretty hard to kind of just like pop off overnight. There's a lot of shit that
I mean,
happens over.
there's of course, but then obviously there's the easy, people who have the connection with their parents,
Oh yeah, I don't
the
know if
nepo
that.
babies.
I don't know if that happens as much anymore when it comes to like celebrity anymore. Like
I mean,
especially,
it kind of does. You kind of just become famous just because you're exposed online
I
because
get.
of your parents.
I don't know if it's your parents anymore. I think it's more like
It still
the people that
happens,
you
so that's the
know.
thing.
Like I get it's like the people you know, but maybe like who's a famous kid of like a parent now that's like relevant still.
I mean, they're the Jenners. That's famous because of their parents.
Okay, that was a really good example. I didn't expect you to say
Like
that.
they are nepo babies.
Yeah, they
like
are.
Hailey Bieber are nepo babies as well.
Hailey Bieber?
Hailey Bieber, yeah.
Just because of Justin Bieber, you mean, or like?
No. Her parents are famous. Like her dad's a producer of something. That's how they met Justin
Right.
Bieber.
Okay.
Yeah, but like like nepo babies get it. E- most of the things handed to them just because they have opportunities that are more present
Yeah,
than
yeah.
other
Oh,
people.
of course.
It's like how rich people go to the same school and then that's already an automated networking and connections with other families.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why that's like it's just a whole blah 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 blah, obviously. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, on the topic of like music artists, right? I saw this tweet a while ago. It's the AI voice emulation. Have you heard about that?
I think so.
So basically, like people are now going around and they putting like these artists' songs into an AI voice emulator, and it almost like perfectly emulates their voice. So they're writing songs as if it was like these artists putting the lyrics. A lot of them are producers, so they make the beats and everything themselves. But then they start like there's an AI Drake song that is just like popping off on fucking TikTok now because it's so much like what he does, and some people are like this might be one of his best songs, right? And it's not even him. But like it makes me think, like in 5 years' time, how many like artists are actually singing their own songs? Because
I mean, have you heard of the anime Carol and Tuesday?
No.
Well, they play with that idea. So it's set in the future where the music industry is all AI.
Yeah.
And actual singing, like with actual human vocals, are less heard of and not really used just because it doesn't give you money and it doesn't go viral, go trending or whatever because AI can detect trends.
Yeah.
And so the story follows like these two girls who love music. They start singing together on the street, and then they start going on competitions, and like that's the story of like AI versus like original
actual
music, actual
artists.
singing.
Yeah, I think like it's not out of the realm of possibility that like artists who just have made up like Drake and Beyonce and all that, they're just gonna have like 25 ghostwriters writing their music, singing it as if it's them, just pumping it into a voice emulator, and then they're dropping 50 songs a year. Like a song a week.
Like like with those things, it's like it, releases so much pressure from the actual artists themselves as well.
But I don't think it's good because you're not
obviously,
like you're no longer listening to like the artists making their music anymore, but they're still going to be making the money off it, and I think it's like disingenuous.
Yeah.
Like if we just did a whole AI podcast, like we put our 3 episodes before this into an emulator, and then just said to ChatGPT, write a script as if it's these two people talking, and then do their voices. And we just the next 50 episodes are just AI podcasts.
Well, no, there was that one chick who does OnlyFans, And then she trained an AI to recognize her voice.
Yeah.
And so, because when you speak with clients, you get extra money.
Yeah.
So she's been using AI to speak with her clients.
Damn.
And she's been making banks, She's been getting so much money.
That's
without
smart,
actually doing anything. And then people are like, that's
it's unethical.
The future of
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but they're already at a low point of wanting to talk to another human being.
Yeah, but that's the same thing as just you're scraping from the barrel of people who are already in despair. You know what I mean?
But that's what it is,
What do you what was your thing you want to talk about? Snapchat or something?
Snapchat AI. So Snapchat has this AI, right?
Yeah.
That you can talk to it, ask it. It doesn't do the best thing like ChatGPT, obviously, but
yeah,
I was like, okay, let's see what it can do, and maybe it can probably help me think of podcast topics that I can talk about.
Oh.
And so what happened was I started it off as tell me fun short facts about science that people tend to forget. And it just gave me a bunch of useless things that people obviously already know. So I went, give me a science fact that no one knows, or not
a rare fact,
that, right? So it tells me, did you know that the human body contains enough fat to make 7 bars of soap? So I was like, what the fuck? Right? I was like, who figured that out? It's like, I'm not sure who discovered the fact, but it's definitely an interesting one. And at this point,
that's so creepy, dude.
At this point, I'm like, what the fuck? Does Snapchat have an underground laboratory where they do these things or
it's
something?
All the soap that I use just human fucking fat.
How do they know it's exactly 7 bars of soap? Right?
God damn.
So I was like,
I'm definitely 15 bars of soap deep at the moment.
So I was like, how did you know the human body contains enough fat to make 7 bars of soap? And then it kept going back and forth, right? I'm going back and forth with this AI, how do you know? And it's I actually learned a fun fact from a book I read a while back. I love learning new things, and I always try to remember the most of the interesting facts. And I'm like, what is the book called? It's I'm sorry, I don't remember. It's a while ago.
You're
I read
AI.
And then, so I was like, that is fucking sus, right?
Yeah. Please tell me you fact checked it.
It just kept saying, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the book. I'm not sure where the facts came from, but I can definitely look it up for you. And I'm like, yeah, look it up.
Look it up right now. I want to know right now.
Yeah, so it said, I did some research, and it turns out that the human body contains enough fat to make about 7 to 10 bars of soap. This is because the fat of the main ingredients this is because fat is the main ingredients in soap, along with lye and water.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but how did they know the numbers of soap bars?
Yeah.
And it finally told me, right?
Please tell me told you which book.
It didn't tell me that, but where is it? It's I'm not exactly sure how they came up with the number of bars of soap, but it can be made from human fat. But I think it's based on the average amount of fat in a human body and the amount of fat needed to make a single bar of soap. So I left it there because it's not going to tell me anything else.
No way. No. But I think I remember, I feel like Fight Club did this or something, where they were stealing human fat to make the soap or whatever, but they actually weren't making soap. They were making explosives.
Oh my god!
Did you ever watch Fight Club?
No, but I've seen clips of it.
Oh,
I know
let
what
me guess.
It's about.
On TikTok, you've seen clips of it.
Not on Facebook, actually. It was years back.
God damn, Facebook. Does anyone even look at Facebook clips anymore?
I've actually been looking at Facebook clips more often than Instagram now, just because the algorithm worked a little better on Facebook. And
Oh,
it's
what? No,
showing
you're
me
aging.
clips.
You're aging. That's what's
And
happening now.
it's showing me clips that I actually want to see. And
Oh,
Instagram is
goddamn.
like, I still have to scroll. Oh, where's my phone? Oh, shit.
You're recording from it.
Yeah. Oh, it stopped the recording. Okay, I need to re-record.
Wait,
I'm
did it fully stop
re-recording.
it?
Yeah, it fully stopped the recording.
Just when the alarm went off?
Like, when the alarm went off, it stopped recording.
That's it.
So, this is my second take
Yeah.
of my phone. I'm gonna do...
Claps. Make them easy for me to line up, man.
Yeah, so that's why I did the one single clap.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. You can do it.
I
believe in you.
Oh, thanks.
I believe in your talents.
Now you can skip this topic if you don't want to. I know you don't like this general area of talking, so you can just X-nay on this if you want. But there's this whole thing going on YouTube at the moment, where like it's the end of like it feels like the end of the red pill like movement. Now
the end of the what? Sorry.
The red pill movement. So like it's the whole like Andrew Tate-esque type people.
Yeah.
You've seen like I don't know if you know like Fresh and Fit. Do you know who they are?
Not really, no.
Okay, so like there's Fresh and Fit. There's like another podcast called like Whatever Podcast.
Oh my god!
What is happening right now with your setup, dude?
What the fuck is going on, bro? Ah! Shit! Fuck me sideways. Oh my god.
Is your phone still recording?
Yes, it's still recording.
I don't know what is happening with your setup right now. It's attacking
I don't
you.
even know. Everything's attacking me this day.
Do you feel attacked?
I feel personally attacked by all my equipments and everything surrounding me.
All right. So, back to the topic. The red pill.
Oh, that might be a sign, Ashley.
They just don't talk about it. Andrew Tate's ghost. Yeah, Andrew Tate's ghost is just fucking throwing your shit.
The energy is telling me otherwise.
Maybe. But so there's like a whole thing at the moment where like people are reacting to like the red pill like podcasts and YouTube channels, and they're just like starting to call them out on all the bullshit. But it kind of hit like a peak point in this past like week or two, where they have like the godfather of the red pill, right? This guy named Rollo Tomasi. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, but basically he's like the one who wrote all these like books on picking up chicks back in the day, and like a lot of the people who talk on these podcasts and shit, they kind of like follow the tenets of what this guy did. This guy puts up a tweet like 2 weeks ago or a week ago saying the fastest way to become a high value man is to, number 1, avoid family creation. Number 2, get a vasectomy. Number 3, avoid distractions and chicks. Work out. But like people are just going crazy because they're like, what's the whole point of becoming a high value man if in the end all you do is have money and you can't have kids in a family? Like the whole point of what these guys are preaching is like, you need to fuck as many chicks as you can so you get to know what type of chicks you don't want to be with. Doesn't make sense, right? And then once you've decided all the chicks that you don't want to be with, you got to find the chick that you do want to be with, and in that time have accumulated wealth and property and influence and whatever, so you can start a family with the right chick. But in that whole time, you shouldn't have a like functioning dick, basically. Like the people who are starting to like chat shit about it have said, do you realize like the reversal rate? What you
just said,
yeah. The reversal rate of a vasectomy is like not great. Like from day dot, it's like 10% of people will just never be able to have like kids again, even if they wanted to. Within 10 years, it's like 70-80%. Like the reversal won't help. So this guy has just been getting lit up across YouTube, and it's actually kind of entertaining to watch because it's gone from like these people who are like, oh, chicks are like illogical and they only go off their emotions and da da da. Now they're using like emotional like arguments against like what all these people are saying for them. I feel like you would have loved to watch this downfall happen.
Oh, I'm actually in favor of vasectomies.
The what?
I'm actually in favor of vasectomies, but yeah,
Why?
I can see where. Because honestly, it's more reversible than not, and
it's not
but it is reversible.
It's reversible, but it's not 100% reversible.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing with the females and their birth control. It's like, why are we the only one who needs to take control of our, like, trying not to get pregnant when men can spread so many fucking sperms and get, like,
I agree with that.
so many fucking times, right?
I agree with that.
And like, it's like, oh my god, like, I will have some tiny bit of irreversible damage to my body. I don't think I want that. And then you look at all, like, the fucking disclaimer in a birth control and
just
you
a
go,
scroll
shit,
unwrapping.
This shit can fucking cause cancer. This shit can, like, holy shit, the damage it does to a female's body, and you're just whining about, oh no, I might not be able to have kids.
But that's not the point of the argument.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, it's just, you know.
But also,
it shits me sideways.
You shouldn't get a vasectomy if you plan on having kids in the future, like straight up, because the reversal rate it cliff dives after like 5 years or something.
I mean, it's the same with women, isn't it? Like, after a certain age, you're just not going to be able to have kids.
That's just after a certain age, but like, that's like pure biology. Like, your body's just like, I'm done. That's the clock. It's over, right? Versus like a vasectomy, you're like, I don't want to have kids anymore. But then you change your mind later on, and you're like, oh, well, too bad. Like, it'd be the same as getting your tubes tied, I guess. I don't think that's reversible, though.
I mean, it is, though. That's the thing.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, you tie it, and then you just untie it. But then, like, obviously, every single surgery has its, you know, potential dangers.
I'm going to Google this shit. Is getting your tubes tied reversible? Tubal sterilization can sometimes be reversed, but is not always successful.
It's the same with men's. There we go. It's the same everywhere.
So don't do it if you like ever plan on having kids, basically.
If you ever plan on having kids, just don't do it.
Yeah.
But if you're done with having kids, if you don't want kids, do it.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is don't do it if you're just doing it to step into like your whole era. You know what I mean? If you're just going to go in there, I mean like a guy or a girl holding it about just because you want to fuck without consequence, don't get the vasectomy and then be like, yeah, in 5 years' time, it'll be fine. Probably not. I wonder what the reversal rate is after 5 years. Generally have high success rates. No, but they're not telling me the longitude. Doesn't matter. Anyways.
You're like,
I give up.
It's not telling me what I want to see.
No, I wanted to see after like 5 years or 10 years, does it drop off? Yeah. But it's just like, what percentage of people get a reversal?
I don't know anything about Overwatch.
Oh, I'll give you the rundown of it. You know Overwatch.
Yeah, go ahead.
I figured.
Well, I know the game.
Yeah, you know the game. I figured you wouldn't have much to say about this one just because you don't play the game. You don't like the company. Now you have even more reason to not like the company.
What have they done now?
So basically, Overwatch 2 was sold as like, instead of a PvP kind of thing, right? The idea behind it was meant to be like, eventually it'll be like player versus environment, right? And you have all these hero storylines and you have like, you know, upgradable like hero trees and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That was like a year and a half, 2 years ago that they started like Overwatch 2, whatever it was. And people are like, the only real change between Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 was like, they balanced it a bit better and you went from like 6 people per side to 5 people per side. But they're like, hold on guys, don't worry. Soon enough, there'll be a PvE like gameplay. And then
so they're just pushing it back.
Last week, they just announced, they're like, hey, we just want to let you guys know, we've just killed the whole PvE project. Like, it's just not going to be it. Sorry, didn't meet your expectations. And
might as well just update the normal Overwatch.
Yeah, just call it Overwatch again. Like, don't even call it Overwatch 2. There's nothing different,
just call it Overwatch updated.
Yeah, and now you have like some hero tree things, but they're like side quest shit. There's no major change to the gameplay, and the community, it's just like livid. They're like, why the fuck did we even like do this? And a bunch of people bought Overwatch 2, who didn't play Overwatch 1 because they're like, oh yeah, wouldn't mind like a PvE.
Well, I'll just wait for it's like I'll just wait for Overwatch 2.
And now you got
damn, the expectations was set so high.
So
and
high.
It was just cut
I feel like it wasn't set that high. I feel like all they had to do was make a PvE game mode, which they have in the arcade mode. They have like the fucking zombies version. And just make more of that, but like a whole long one.
I mean, like, if COD could do it, why couldn't Overwatch?
Exactly, dude. Like, so many other games that are like a PvP have done a PvE. Like, I'm pretty sure Halo did it. Yeah, Halo did it for sure.
Even Minecraft have like PvP from PvE. Like, bro,
it doesn't make any sense.
Do that.
I just think they're lazy and they've just been fucking around for 2 years and the devs have just given up.
Probably ran out of funds for that particular project.
No, some people are saying it's kind of on that topic. It's not that it ran out of funds. It's that they're comparing the income from like another game. I think it was like Diablo or something. Can't remember what it was, but that's making like 2 million a week or something like that. And Overwatch is just not bringing in any income now. Like,
I mean, Overwatch at the beginning wasn't much of a popular game to start with.
I think it was one of the most popular. What do you mean?
No. Like it. I don't know how to say. It's like it had a fan base. It had a population for sure.
Yeah.
But then, like, comparing it to games that has been going on for over 10 years, that has an incline of people joining still. They're not doing as good, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think they're doing it anywhere near as good.
The fact that, like, they... Honestly, like, if they could have implemented the PvE, it could have, like,
Could have saved it.
And now it's just, like, disappointing so many players and fans. And it's just, like, yo, like, you've done this to yourself.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And, like, that company, like, Blizzard, has gone through so many controversies already with, like... Jeff Kaplan left, right? Because he was like, it's not the same place. And then they had all the sexual assault allegations and all that kind of shit. And now they're in this. They're just gonna plummet, dude. Like, it's not gonna survive.
It's sad.
Yeah. Oh well,
but
it is what it is. They did it to themselves.
Yeah. Well. Wow, the consequences of my actions.
Oh my god. How could I have seen this coming?
Oh no, I'm in distress.
I'm in distress.
Okay. So moving on to our next topic. The only thing I have here is dyslexia.
Yeah, I was racking my brain about what the fuck you were gonna talk about in this topic, dude. What is this dyslexia shit about?
Okay, anyways, I have self-diagnosed.
Of course.
Obviously that I have dyslexia.
All right.
That's because there was this one fucking TikTok I saw where I read it as like a perfect sentence. And then I showed it to my partner and I was like, do you read what I read? Because I'm looking through the comments and they're like, what the fuck is this? So I was like, I'm saying, do you look at this sentence? Do you read it as... So I said the sentence. I forgot what it was. And then he's like, no. It's fucking complete gibberish. What are you on about? And I'm like... So I sat down, right? And I really looked at the sentence. Read the word one by one out loud. And I'm like, this actually doesn't make sense. What the hell? Why did it make sense to me?
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, yeah... Is that why words disappear on me sometimes when I read things?
What?
Like, when I'm trying to read stuff, sometimes the words completely disappear.
Or maybe you might be dyslexic, dude.
Like, okay, look, I normally struggle with reading things anyways. I can't read things in the sentence it's like completely fine. You know, like the sentence is like perfect grammar, perfect like punctuation, perfect everything, and I'll read it messed up.
Yeah.
Or I'll shorten it or summarize it because I read it. I look at the words in my head and I read it out in my own sentence.
I feel like I don't know if that's dyslexia. Like, okay, so the words that you were reading in this TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Were they like close enough to real words, but then they've like substituted some of like the letters and shit, or like?
No. So what it was actual words.
Yeah.
But they've put it in different areas of the sentence.
And your brain has just figured out where they're meant to go.
And I just read how it was meant to be.
Yeah. I feel like that's the opposite of dyslexia almost. You like took something that's made no sense and you made it make sense.
And made it sense. I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know what it is. I kind of want to figure out, but I don't want to pay $600 for a psychiatrist to be like, you're fine.
No.
Or like, you're weird, or you know.
What's worse is you get to a psychiatrist. It's not dyslexia. You just like multiple personalities or something, and then
I know. I go in for like, oh, do I have dyslexia? No, you have anxiety, depression, bipolar disability,
schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia. You got, you know, all these other fucking. Here's 10 fucking medications.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
You just gotta keep on diagnosing yourself on TikTok. That's the only way to do it. Yeah. The amount of people that like diagnose themselves on TikTok, it baffles me, dude.
Yeah.
Like I know. Go. Sorry.
That. Yeah, like no, I just don't get that. I'm just like, yeah, where's this appear on me? I don't know what it is, but it's weird.
I feel like
it runs away, bro.
I feel like you need to investigate this dyslexia thing a bit more. Maybe you are, dude. I feel like, especially in the new job you're about to do, might be important to know.
Yeah, because I'll be reading a lot of reports.
Yeah.
And I need to write reports.
Yeah. It's almost like reports contain words.
You know, during uni, I did find it like reading reports and reading things. It was so much harder for me and so much slower.
But I'm the same. Like I read every single word. So like
I don't read every single word. You give me a paragraph and I just don't make any sense of it because words fucking disappear. I don't know how to explain it.
But you read so many books. Look at the books behind you.
I do. Yeah, but then like I'll reread the same paragraph a week later. I'm like, that didn't fucking happen.
Oh. Imagine. You're so dyslexic that every book that you've ever read is just completely wrong. You have your own narrative of how fucking Harry Potter happened. And you're like, there was no prisoner of Azkaban.
Like, it's so hard to explain it into words.
Yeah.
Like, if there's a fucking technology where you can plug shit into my brain and see what I see through my eyes, like, it fucking disappears.
Yeah, I think you need to get checked, dude. Oof.
Maybe it's like my migraine or some shit. I don't know.
Well, you just get a migraine while you're reading?
No, I get these like weird migraine attack, right? Yeah. I had it twice in my life.
Yeah.
I think twice or 3 times in my life where I would be completely blind in one eye. It will start off like that. It will start off where I can't see from one eye. I'll look straight at something and this whole area will just be blur. Like, it would just be one monocolor and blur.
I think you need to go see a doctor, dude.
That shit will be... Who knows? Maybe whoever was watching will be like, oh, it's that.
Yeah. We need the doctors in the chat. You know? Yeah. Just diagnose her in the chat.
Like, it goes in stages, right? It starts off with one eye going completely, like, blur blind.
Yeah.
And then once that ends, I have massive shit headache that I can't keep my head up. I need to lay down and sleep, right? And if that doesn't go away in 5 to 10 minutes, I will start vomiting everything. I will keep vomiting until I sleep and sleep it off.
It could just be a migraine. I don't know. I know a lot of people vomit when they're migraine.
I don't know, man. But I can tell you that it goes 3 steps 3 steps. If I don't sleep, it will. I don't know what happens after 3 steps.
Oh, you just explode.
I just know that in these 3 steps, I go blind, and then I have headache. And if after 10 minutes of headaches, I will start vomiting. And if I don't sleep, it will keep going. That's all I know. And it's happened to me 3 times in my life.
I just want to know what the 4th step is. I just need to know.
No, I don't want to know. Fuck, what if my brain explodes?
Oh my god, dude.
No.
You just start bleeding out of your eyes and your
I
ears.
know, right? It's like, oh.
Call up your mom and be like, I don't feel so good.
Yeah. Like, it actually happened during one of my first dates with one of my, very, pretty early boyfriends, right? We went to Singapore.
Whoa,
and,
just
so,
like, food has arrived.
Yeah. Food arrived.
What did they get me? What did they get me? Let me see.
Wait, unboxing. Burgers.
Oh, burger and chips, dude. Hell yeah.
And a little bit of salad.
And some salad. All right, can you put that in the bench for me, please? Thank you.
Oh, give some to
the little dog.
The little munch.
No, she'll shit herself like
yeah,
crazily.
Sure.
Yeah, I think maybe TikTok
maybe I should get
and
checked out.
your bodies.
TikTok?
Just go to a doctor.
Someone tell me what is wrong with me, please.
Oh, you're gonna get a fucking essay, dude.
Yeah, carry on from the story is that one of those episodes that happened with one of my pretty first date.
Yeah.
That I went on with my boyfriend at the time. So we were in Singapore at Universal Studios. My dad decided to tag along.
Oh, of course,
because obviously
doesn't
Singapore,
trust
we're
you.
On vacation. No, we're on vacation. He wants to go along on the rides.
Oh, okay.
And so in his mind, we're just friends, anyways. But I had this fucking episode.
In your dad's mind? In your dad's mind, you're not just friends. Was he the only one that came along?
Yeah, my dad's the only one that came.
No. The boyfriend.
Yeah. He's the only one. I was like, Dad, tomorrow can I go to Universal Studios with my friend from back home?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'll go with.
Yeah,
okay.
He did not trust you at all. That is not. He just thought we were friends. He thought, not this motherfucker. There's no way I'm leaving my daughter alone with him.
No, but anyways, episode happens.
Yeah.
I was like, I have a headache. I can't. I need to step out. And so my dad and the dude goes on rides together while I was fucking dying, vomiting, sleeping in the bathroom, vomiting on benches and shit, right? But anyways, we kept in contact from time to time. Recently, we 2 years ago, I think, we talked about it, and then he's like, I actually thought you were, faking it to get out of the situation.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that would be a play.
And I'm like, have you been thinking that I've faked that whole thing to get out of the situation all these years?
Oh.
All these fucking years, you thought. And he's like, yeah, I told my friends about it. I joked about it and everything of this
he joked, tears going down his eyes.
No fucking way. He's been telling people that I faked, feeling sick to, not go on rides with him and my dad.
Oh,
but
it's funny. Him and your dad ended up going on a date together that whole time.
Yeah, my dad and him went on a date while I was puking, surrounded by strangers. I was quite literally puking until it's just stomach acid.
Ooh.
So yeah, honestly, it sucks, but it's a funny story.
Yeah.
And it's a funny story for him. He's like, oh, I went on, a date with this chick's dad instead of her.
Yeah, this bitch was lying. Said that she was sick, just hid in the toilet the whole time. Dad was nice enough to take me on the date for the rest of the day.
I know, yeah. But yeah, my dad fed me a very strong painkiller that could be addicted if you have more than 3 days.
Like morphine?
It's codeine or something?
Oh, codeine, yeah. Yeah, they're related.
Yeah. Anyways, fed me 1 or 2 codeine pills. I get knocked out. I wake up bright as a dandelion,
Bright as a dandelion.
Feeling fine as fuck the next day. Have we...
We're kind of in the bonus episode zone now.
So yeah, so that's it for this episode. If you guys want to hear more, we got extra segments from this episode and other episodes on our Patreon. If you'd like to support us there as well and listen to more stuff that we go on a tangent about, head over there. We also got a Spotify.
Yes, we do.
And yeah, we do push out clips on TikTok and YouTube as well. So
yeah. So go follow us on there. See you in the next episode, or see you at Patreon.